Good afternoon, everyone. This is Adeyinka. I'll be taking us through data science. I'm Adeyinka by name. So I'm an alumni of Obafemi Awolowo University, and I'm currently on my MSc program in statistics at Redeemers University. Yes, data science. Data science using Python. That's what we'll be discussing today and for the next 12 weeks. Yes, data science is becoming a popular skill or a tech skill here in Nigeria. And although many still don't know what exactly data science is all about. So I will be using this opportunity, this introductory class, to explain to us what exactly is data science. Yes, it's a very big and let's say voluminous field of study. It's actually a field of study and begins with data analysis. Many people started by data analysis, possibly on campus, while we are doing maybe our final year project. That's actually the first time many people get to know about what is called data analysis. And later, maybe by the time we are in search of employment, we start hearing the word data science. There's need for data science, data scientist, data analyst in so place. But then many people are confused. Why? Because the first software they are introduced to is SPSS, Statistical Package for Social Sciences. That's the very first software. And some, like my department, we were not introduced to SPSS, we were introduced to Stata. But then along the line, we got to discover that there are so many softwares that can be used for either data analysis or data science. And along the way, many people get confused that which skill should I learn? Which particular tech skill should I? Many people started hearing about Excel, which is also a popular software that this can be used for data analysis. Another challenge is that many of us, especially those of us that didn't come from statistics background, we don't really understand the fundamentals of data analysis or data science. We don't even know what it means. So many a times people have asked me, what is data analysis? Or by extension, what is data science? Yes, it's a big question we have in here. What is data analysis? In my own, from my own point of view, I can define data analysis as a means of learning, of making decision, or acquiring knowledge using data. We are trying to build a knowledge base using data. So the number one instrument in data analysis is the data itself. And what is data? Data are not facts. There are things that we are able to gather from, let's say, possibly from historical underpinnings over the years, that these are the things that have happened, or this what is about, or this what happened over a period of time. Let's say within a year, or even we have what we call cross-sectional data at a particular point in time between different groups of people. So this is what is known as data. So we have different types of data. We have the secondary data. We have the primary data. Secondary data is data that has been collected by another person and is now being used for another purpose. That's data. and I've talked about the different types of data. But data analysis is you now making use of that data for decision making, possibly in an organization. You process the data, you convert the data to what we call information through the process known as data analysis. You convert data to information and you make use of the information for decision. Decision now cannot be in any organization. It can be in an health institution. It can be, let's say, in the university where different scientists are doing research. It can be in an industry where they are producing manufacturing products. So it can be in any field, any business field. It can be in a business enterprise where money is being made, like a bank. So there is no developed, not all these, of course, all the SMEs or even micro SMEs too, they also need the service of a data analyst because no organization work outside data. But then most advanced industries like Google, like Amazon, you will notice that all this, even in Nigeria, like Coca-Cola is still an international organization. Like Zenith Bank, all the real industries here in Nigeria that are also doing well, they cannot do without the service of a data analyst. So as a data analyst, let's just go on LinkedIn now, search for job titles under data analyst. You will see an endless list. The list will keep coming. In Nigeria alone, not to talk of in the United States or in United Arab Emirates or any of the developed world, Australia, UK. So you will notice that there is always demand. In fact, you will wonder, wow. But the problem we are having is that people don't have the required skill when it comes to data analysis and data science. That skill is not there. So most of the data analysts we have in the country, they are unemployed. Why? Because the skill is not there. That's why many people will write application and there won't be any call. Why? Because even from the CV, it shows that this person knows nothing about data analysis or data science. It's only the name. I've talked about data analysis. Yes, data analysis itself is just a branch of data science. Data science is a bigger field of study that talks about trends, how you can clean your data, and how you can make use of machine learning algorithms to maybe make further predictions. And that's the foundation of machine learning and artificial intelligence. So you cannot be talking about artificial intelligence or machine learning without data analysis and data science. So data science is actually the foundation. So data science is what we are here to discuss. Now I want to talk about 5 different skills that you need to have as a data scientist. 5 different skills, but then for the purpose of these 12 weeks, we are going to treat only one of them, which is actually the father or the mother of all of them. The first skill that you need to have as a data scientist is database management skill, and that's what we call SQL or SQL. So you need to be grounded in SQL. And we have different versions of SQL. We have the MySQL and different other versions of database management. Oracle is also there. But then the general name for all of them is SQL, SQL. So that's the basic. And with SQL Server, you can actually do whatever thing you want to do with database management. So It's a skill that you need to know as a data scientist. There are so many skills, but these 5 are the core skills that you need to know. So the second one is uh, what we call data visualization skill or business intelligence skill. And that has to do with a tool known as Power BI, Microsoft Power BI, or Tableau. If you don't want to go for Microsoft Power BI, you go for Tableau. So you can learn either of the two of them, or you go for the two. And there are still other tools in that particular line, which is known as business intelligence tools. So what that does is that they help with data visualization, while the other one helps with database management to store your data securely and in a place that is consistent that you can easily access. That's the SQL. But this one, business intelligence, to help you to visualize your data in form of graphs, charts that are appealing and easy for decision making. Top managers, they don't want to be seeing tables that they don't understand. But if you make it in form of charts, pie charts, or the dashboard, so that's what Power BI is all about, and Tableau. The next one is Python. Python, actually, I want to say something about Python. There is nothing about data science that cannot be done on Python. Although Python is still used for other things apart from data science, but there is either is database management, data visualization, analysis, whatever. Python is good to go when it comes to data science. And it's still Python that talks about machine learning, although there's another software that also does something similar, and that's how programming. How programming also does that. So we have machine learning. Then Python is still the basis for artificial intelligence. And luckily for us, what we'll be discussing in this 12 weeks is data analysis, data science using Python. So, but the reason why I didn't start with Python is Python can be a bit difficult to learn. Why? Because it requires coding, it requires programming, which will be the first. Then the next skill is, let's say, Excel. Microsoft Excel. We need to know how to use Excel for data analysis and the rest, description, summarization. We can also use Excel for charts, and we have some tools known as advanced Excel tools that we actually need. Yeah, I think I've mentioned 4. I can't remember the 5th one, but once I remember, I will let us know. So that is the foundation of data science. So if anybody is taking you through data science or data analytics without uh, explaining these core skills to you, then maybe only telling you about SPSS, telling you about data, that you still have a long way to go. Now I want to ask us some questions because I promised that this is going to be an interactive class. You have been accessing some online materials as regards MTT, 3 MTT. I want to ask, what are the things that you have learned? What are the challenges? You won't be learning SQL. We are only going to be learning Python, but inside Python, we have this MySQL that we are going to be learning. So that's why I say we are going to be learning Python. And Python is actually the foundational, with Python, you can do everything, but time will not permit us to go into SQL. Okay, please, I want us to talk. I don't know if you can unmute, and anybody that wants to talk. Let me start with.
We do enjoy the rest of your weekend, and see you next week. Thank you. Okay, Adinka, bye bye, and everybody, bye for now.